Hello, welcome back to the Art Room with Mr. Eck. Today we're going to be working with the element of art known as form, which is when you're working with some 3D art. We're going to be making an abstract sculpture, and here are the items we're going to be using to make our sculpture. I've got 3 pipe cleaners. You could do it with more, but that's what we're going to be using. I've got some pieces of cut cardboard. These are approximately 2 inches by 2 inches, but not exactly. Doesn't have to be exact. Some masking tape, some beads, and then you probably will want some markers or something to help decorate your cardboard at the end. So let's go ahead and check this thing out. All right, first we're going to wrap. When you get these, kind of make an X, and then you're going to wrap them around each other like this. And then you want to get your third one in there. Like so. And then we've got like, it's not tight enough, keep on going. And make sure the middle of this is nice and sturdy. Alright, so some of these are going to be arms, and some of these are going to be legs. So now I'm going to try to figure out how I want this thing to stand up. I'm going to kind of maneuver it like a spider, which one of these are going to go up, which are going to go down. You can sculpt this however you want it to stand up, but you have to make sure it stands up. So to make it stand up, sorry about that, I think my last video froze, so I had to reset my camera. Alright, so we need to get some feet on this thing to make sure it's going to stand up. So I'm going to, I think I'm going to have 4 feet and 2 arms. That's what I'm planning on doing. So I'm going to make a foot, you just bend it out like this, like an L shape. And we're going to put it down on a piece of cardboard like this. And tape it down with some masking tape. You just need a little bit. Masking tape works great because you can color over it, and then later you can decorate the feet of your sculpture, and you'll be able to color over this tape. So by doing that, it's going to help stand up. I'm going to do that to 4 of my legs real quick. Alright, so I've got my 4 feet on here. You don't have to do 4 feet. I did another one I'll show you in just a minute with 3 feet, and that's also perfectly fine. And then this one, I'm going to just kind of make some fun, swirly designs with. And as a bonus, I found that you can put beads on these just to jazz them up a little bit. So I'm going to slide some beads on here just to make this thing a little bit more interesting to look at. Alright, so I've got the feet on there. It's nice and secure. It's not going to fall over. And I've decorated the arms with some really pretty beads. So now the last thing to do is to add some color to these feet so they don't just look like some boring old cardboard, and then we're done. And here's my finished abstract pipe cleaner sculpture. I think it turned out super fun. I like this a lot. I decided to decorate the feet of my sculpture not only with marker but also with some black designs done with Sharpie, because it kind of helps hide that masking tape a little bit, and I just think it adds a lot of fun to the project. Also love the beads on the pipe cleaner. I think that turned out super cool. So yeah, they turned out really good. I like it. Here is the other example I mentioned. This one is the one I put together when I was thinking of this idea. And as you can see, it has 3 legs and 3 arms. So this is very customizable to each artist. And I like how each one will look different depending on what the artist wants to do with it. As long as it stands up on its own and you have a good time and it's fun to look at, man, that's going to be a successful sculpture. So I hope you have a good time working on this project, and I will see you guys for another lesson next time in the art room.